this week's been eventful. Get yourself a cup of tea and let's have a little Hayley chat, shall we? So, as some of you guys will know from watching the vlogs that we have been sharing lately, we are doing little tweaks to the house, bits and pieces. I want it finished before Christmas ideally, so I mean time is of the essence. And as a result of that, I have 3 vacuums that are just caked in dust. Now, here's the thing, when it comes to removing dust from your house, vacuums are really good here, obviously for collecting dust, but you're defeating the object if you then have a super dusty vacuum, because as you're moving around your property, those tiny small particles are going to just be lifted into the air and landing elsewhere. So you want to, as much as you can, and I know this is such a bore, but it needs to be done, you want to keep on top of your vacuums as well. When you're eliminating the dust, you want to make sure that you're keeping your vacuums dust free. So we have got a nice day here today in the UK, so we can go outside and we'll do all 3 vacuums outside. What else has been going on? I have finally got the light up in the downstairs bathroom. I'll show you guys what the downstairs bathroom looks like in a second. As we go down to do the vacuums, I'll show you that. So happy with how it looks. I also am very happy with this setup I have behind me. I have been folding, organising, rearranging all the clothes, and it's harmonious now, is all I can say. I feel like my namaste is coming back to me, and for a hot minute there I was a bit like, I cannot stay because it's hurting my soul and my being, but things seem to be coming into place now. I like to give you my little things, updates on what I've been watching. So me and Rod Stewart, we were watching a thing last night on Netflix called The Founder, I don't know. It's got the Batman guy, the original Batman guy, I think he is, in it. Sorry, let me just have a little drink because dust is in the air. Yeah, we were watching this film, and it's basically, cut a long story short, it's basically about how McDonald's became a thing. I'm sure lots of people will watch it and go, oh my God, that's so endearing, that's wonderful, what a wonderful story. I watched it and it completely bummed me out, because I was like, okay, this has just taught anyone that watches it that actually what you do in life is essentially screw over others to get to where you want, so you can be the top of the pile. And it's the one thing in my life that I just can't, I don't like it. I just think there's nothing wrong with going after your dreams and chasing your dreams, but for me, I just think if someone is given an opportunity, to see the value in that opportunity and go, I want that for myself. I don't think there's anything endearing about that or anything to be celebrated about that. I think it's quite ruthless and I don't like it. Like, I just don't. I just think I would never want to take something away from someone else that they had worked hard for just so I could gain from it, because that wouldn't make me feel good as a person. But we're all different, I suppose, and I have noticed, I do feel like if you are a bit more ruthless, I think a lot of ruthless people, especially now in 2023, they really do go places. But for me, and which is fine, if you're that way inclined, you live your life, you do what you want to do. But for me, I'm a bit like, at what cost? Like, I want to be able to put my head on my pillow at night and sleep knowing that I haven't, I don't know, like sabotage someone else's life or ruin someone else's dream or goal or ambition. Like, and if that means that I don't get said job, then I would rather that than be like, no, I'm good, I'll take it off this person because, you know, like, I just find it all a bit creepy. I don't know, it's just my thing. That's what I took away from it anyway. Let me know if you guys have watched it, what you think. I just felt like there was basically a handshake or something where they were going to get a percentage of the McDonald's, I don't even know, see, this is what I mean, business. a percentage of McDonald's as an overall company, and it worked out as something like 100 million a year. These brothers were the two that created the first McDonald's, and then the guy that kind of pulled it from underneath them, because they were like, we'll never be able to kind of fight him, they never got that. So basically he got their thing for, I think it was like 1 or 2 million, which is wild to me, like, imagine. But yeah, there you go. It's just one of those things, isn't it? The cleanliness runs through. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't want the grubbiness of it all. So I'll ask you guys for this advice, because I feel you're the best people to ask, and it won't probably land as well if when I go to Sainsbury's I say to someone in there, you know, basically I'll tell you the story. So I always thought there's a saying that's called amuse-en-bouche. Amuse-en-bouche? Is that a thing? I'm sure it is. Anyway, this guy came up on like a video, and he was like, and please, if you're going to amuse your bouche, don't use dirty fingers, use a teaspoon. And I was like, I'm sorry, amuse your what? Like, amuse your bouche? I've never heard that. Have I been saying it wrong the whole time? I mean, it's not something that I would go around saying, you know, an amuse-en-bouche, just because we all know I'm common Kathy. So it's not really for me. But amuse your bouche, like, what do you mean? Have we been saying it wrong this whole time, or can you interchange it? Like, what does that mean even? I always thought it was an amuse-en-bouche, like picky bit. So problematic. Does that mean picky bits, or what does it mean? Someone let me know in the comments, but I'm certain it isn't amuse your bouche. Like, make it make sense. I did like the fact though that he was like, please don't amuse your bouche with dirty fingers, or use a teaspoon. And I was like, all the way forward here, because we don't want dirty fingers in the nuts. That's basically what it was. He was like, if you're in a bar and you have nuts brought out, please don't amuse your bouche. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, fun. Another pointless chat with Hayley. You love it. You're here for it. Let's go downstairs. I will show you the bathroom, and then I will head into the garden with you darling folks, and we can do some vacuum cleaning. I did the upstairs bathroom today. I used my Sif Power Mousse. I will link it in the description, okay? You might be able to find it cheaper elsewhere, but just for ease, I'll link it on Amazon. I think Savers sell it, and it might be slightly cheaper from Savers. But the Power Mousse, Sif Power Mousse, is rocking my freaking world right now. It clings to all the tiles and the bath and like all around the toilet bowl. Oh, what a dream, Barry. I love it so much. It's so, so good. I think that's it now. Let's go downstairs and commence the clean. Guys, I found something on Amazon. Of course I did. It's where I like to hang out. Anyway, those of you that are usually here, I'm really not like coherent today because I haven't been sleeping so great the last couple of nights. I don't know why. I feel like maybe like the moon is changing, maybe. I don't know. But basically, I was browsing through Amazon because Rod Stewart cleaned my car and I wanted a new scent in the car. I only found like one of my all-time favourite scent in the universe. Spiced apple, cinnamon apple, anything like cinnamony, appley, I'm taking it. The Sainsbury's bleach that we all used to love and desire, that they just ripped away from us as a nation. I don't know why they did it. It used to be like a winter spice bleach and it very much was giving cinnamon apple. It's gone now, so I mean we can't die on that hill anymore, but yeah, you can get a cinnamon air freshener, spice cinnamon apple it's called, and it's just wonderful. I would say I don't think the fragrance sticks around for very long, which is a crying shame, but they're like £1.79 I think on Amazon. I haven't seen them in any stores, that particular fragrance, but I got one and it's now in my car and I am going to be ordering some more. I've ordered one for Robbie's car, so he's got one as well, so you know when I get in I can enjoy the fragrance in both cars. But yeah, it's like a game changer in the car air freshener category. Cinnamon apple little trees. I will add it in the description box. It smells like Christmas. Delightful.